This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now then, this is an unexpected video. I wasn't planning on making this video today, but I shall explain as I go along what I'm doing. There's one range of guitars that have been getting a lot of attention in across the YouTube guitar community of late. The revamped Yamaha Revstar range. All of the big YouTube guitar channels have been singing their praises from the rooftops. Basically, it's difficult, if not impossible, to find a bad word said about them, and naturally this got me curious. Are they as good as everyone says? Do they live up to the hype? And so I decided I'd find out, but everywhere was out of stock of them, so I just kind of parked that idea and moved on and got on with other things. But then, just last night, after a few beers, I was idly browsing the guitar sites and suddenly started seeing that they're coming back in stock. So I've decided to jump on it and grab one. Now, in case you're not familiar with these guitars, I'm sure you are, but just in case you're not, we'll have a brief rundown of what kind of features and stuff that they've got, what the kind of brief outline of the specs and everything, and then let's go and buy one. Okay then, just in case you've been living under a rock for the last little while, let's have a brief look at these revamped Yamaha Revstars in case you don't know what's going on. Briefly, they are following a very tried and tested Gibson style recipe with mahogany body, mahogany neck, twin humbuckers, 24 3/4 inch scale, and if we have a look at them here, you can see what they're like. Interestingly, the body is chambered. That's partially, I guess, for weight relief, but also it's scientifically tuned, I'm told, for maximum resonance. Three basic flavours in the range. You've got the RSE, which is the entry level one, about 400 quid. You've got the RSS, which is the standard level, about 650. And you've got the RSP, which is the professional level, which is about 1600 quid, something like that. Available in a range of different colours. One minor quibble I would have is I would like to see something in a natural finish, but, that's just me being a bit of a traditionalist, really. So, yes, the RSE ones, twin humbucker, you've got a three-way switch, and what is supposedly a pseudo kind of split coil tap on the tone control push-pull there. It's not splitting the humbuckers in half and turning them into single coils. What it's doing is it's a high-pass filter that just gets rid of some of the low end, thins out the sound to get a more single coil-like sound out of the pickups without sacrificing the hum-cancelling properties. Then we move on to the RSS. The big headline news when you go up to this tier of guitars, you spend about another 250 quid, is that these have stainless steel frets. You can see this range here also has a P90 option in as well. These guys have a five-way switch like a Strat, essentially doing that thing that PRS pioneered back in the 80s, I guess, when they first started doing it, with a five-way switch on a twin humbucker guitar, so you can get kind of pseudo-stratty kind of single coil sounds out of it. The push-pull is still on here. That is some form of passive boost, which for me is a bit of a contradiction. Boost implies that you're amplifying the signal somehow, and that implies that there's got to be a power source involved, but apparently not in these guitars. I'm assured that it does work. Just curious how it's kind of how it's done, really. But anyway, then we move on to the RSP guitars. From what I can tell, these guitars have all the same features as these guitars. In terms of what they do and everything, they are pretty much the same. I can't find any documented differences apart from the price. The main difference is where they're made. The RSE and the RSS are made in Indonesia. These are made in Japan. So, higher build quality perhaps, although there's nothing wrong with Indonesian guitars, I must say. But it's just a little bit more prestigious, isn't it? And, you know, hence the increased price on the RSP range. Some different finishes available in that range as well. For me, what I'm looking for is a guitar that I can buy, do a few videos with, and then move it on quickly. I don't want it hanging around. I need to kind of get it gone so I can move on to the next one, and that means I'm going to be going for the Yamaha Revstar Element, the RSE in red copper. Out of all of the finishes available on these guitars, this is the one that I like the most. It just looks just that little bit more traditional, you know. I'm not sure if that's is that a metallic red they're calling it? To me it looks like classic sort of cherry red, but they're calling it red copper, which implies there's some sort of metallic kind of element to it. Nice finishes you get, nice touches. You get a satin finish on the back of the neck. It's a nice looking guitar. We shall see what it's like when it arrives, because I'm just about to buy it. Okie dokie, there is ordered, confirmation number and everything, so I guess I'll be doing an unboxing video in a few days' time. So today is Saturday. I'm making this video now, and I'm going to throw it up on YouTube as soon as I've finished putting it together. So the guitar is going to be here at some point next week. I just did the standard next working weekday delivery kind of thing. I'm not in a hurry to get it here on next day delivery or anything like that, so you know, I didn't see any point in paying the extra for that. But nevertheless, it'll be here in a few days, and I will do, as I said there, the usual unboxing video and first impressions when it arrives, and we'll see if they live up to the praise that they've been getting from, you know, all of the other bigger YouTube channels, from people who've got many times more subscribers than my humble little corner of YouTube. So, as I say, I'll let you know what it's like when it arrives, and do all the usual kind of stuff with it. And that is the video for today, folks. Hope you've found it useful and entertaining in some small way, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and why not give me a like while you're at it. As always, don't forget the live stream every Friday 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk music and guitars. What a cracking way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day, and say thank you for watching, and thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.